if you want like to get 1 million US dollar.
Hello, I am Adel Karim, a life and business coach. I help entrepreneurs to upgrade their mindset tuning, take off and scale up a successful business in record time using creative applications of the law of attraction.
I would like to welcome everybody to this event, to my meeting. We have Adel Karim, who is a motivational speaker. He's going to have a session. He is a founder and CEO who inspires and helps people all over the world to achieve their personal and financial goals. He is currently a life and business coach conducting one-to-one sessions, group sessions, and online and live of the world. He is also he wrote his first book, Your Journey to Financial Harbor Begins Today. He's currently writing his new book, which released in future. Adel is highly educated. He has been awarded the Masters of Business Administration degree, Australian Business School, and a bachelor degree in finance and banking, in addition to a bunch of professional business certificates and life coaching certificates granted from leading US and international institutes. Believe in yourself, be a creator, think big, and make wealth. Adel Karim, the audience is yours.
Hey everybody, first of all, thank you Lisa, thank you Eric for your awesome intro. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Hey, good evening everybody. I'm so glad for your presence. Let's go. All right, are you ready? I have some blowing mind info today. Who's excited? Yeah, okay, let's do it people. Well, let me start by telling you how the transformation happened in my life that I became a life and business coach. Maybe it's gonna be a boring story, but I believe it's gonna be something, if you get in mind, you're gonna be excited at the end. Anyway, let me tell you how I became a life and business coach. I have been in corporate life as a vice president in corporate investment banking, and then I started as a business, financial, human resources consultant for more than 20 years. I developed and prepared 100 plus of business plans and visibility studies for different kinds of investors and large companies around the entire world. And also, I dealt, let me say, with various business sectors. Well, the time when a person or a company asks for my professional services, once they initiate a business or optimize the current one, we usually, let me say, do all the related tasks from A to Z, including with identifying the business model, planning, implementing, what else, reviewing, tracking, and assessing the progress of the venture. Everything looks amazing so far as everything is on track, and my clients have all the elements to success, such as they have the adequate invested capital, they have the human resources, the premises, experiences, and the perfect relationships. And that's just wonderful so far for the success. However, a good number of these projects are failed or achieved fewer outputs than what earlier planned. I decided at that time to take a break for a while to study the reasons behind that. Everything showed they are, let me say, in excellent standing. The thing made me more astounded is that almost of these ventures have relatively the same failure reasons. Can you imagine? All of them have the same failure reasons, okay? Despite the fact that these investors came from diverse cultures, different regions, and various business models. Still, failure as a result was common between all of them. Weird, isn't it? I kept studying this mystery until I discovered that there is something serious and essential to the majority and at very high ratio that reach 97% of the entire world's population. Imagine 97% of the world's population are lacking in managing their business. Not managing their businesses only, but they cannot manage their other aspects of life, such as happiness, relationships, health, and the list never ends. The conclusion is that we have like only 3% lives their ideal life, and they can do their business at the right ways. Yes, at the right ways, and live their lives the way they deserve. Shocking, right? Okay, well, if you want to create an amazing business, you have to build it at your mind first. So this is the topic, let me say, of today. If you want to build a business or relationship or a success story or whatever you desire in life, you have to build it mentally, in your mind. You have to mindset your well-being to success or to reach your desired destination. So, if we build our mindset, we have to focus on something called the visualization. And you need, believe me, to invest properly in this valuable process. You need to invest in your imagination and visualization first, and then you turn it in tangible physical reality. I know it is still now not clear for you at the moment. Don't worry at all. I will explain it in more details while we go in more depth with our session today. I mentioned that we will go in depth with more mindset blowing games. So don't worry, I'm all yours today to help you to reach the mindset wave you desire. And remember the word wave, okay? So, however, as an introduction here, yes, most of the mission is related to your visualization. Can you imagine that? And can you realize that 97% of the world's population are being missed this treasure? Oh my God, this info shocked me at that time. So I decided to study it profoundly and share my new knowledge and experience with my clients and the entire world. So today I will share with you this stuff that has contributed to a huge change in my personal life at first and in the lives of many people around the globe who I dealt with. And by the way, don't underestimate this tiny 3%. I told you, 97% of the people are working in the wrong way, 3% in the right way. But as I mentioned, don't underestimate this 3% of these successful people who live their potential. Okay, let me stimulate your mind to two facts. Number one, if those 3% people can have that ideal life, so all of us can, right? Number two, think about this ratio. 3% represent 210 million people. You know, we have almost 7 billion population around the world. So 3% means 210 million people. And this is such an excellent number to be optimistic about. Think about it and think about how it would be doable for you. Great? Let's start. I finished my boring story, so hope you get the understanding of my point. Anyway, okay, believe in yourself, be a creator, think big, and make wealth. This is my own quote. And by the way, most of our today's session will be around the interpretation of this quote. Also, I want to explain that the word wealth here, and if you remember, believe in yourself, be a creator, think big, and make wealth. Wealth here has a holistic meaning. It means the abundance of money, health, happiness, relationships, success, and much more. I will talk about wealth now in general at the beginning, but however, in the second part of this session, we will devote a little more time to the particular subject of business, the subject all of you like, okay? Okay. Have you ever heard about Benjamin Franklin? Anyway, Benjamin Franklin said, by failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. And that's one of the reasons I asked you to answer the questions in the previous slide. Remember here, every single step happened for a reason. All right? Okay. Are you ready to draw your brighter future? Yalla, let's do it. Now, I want each one of you to look at the screen. Please put your hand on your heart and lead loudly and powerfully and genuinely the commitment that will appear there in a second. I want each of you, I will not flip the slide now, but first of all, I want each of you to listen to me. You need to put your hand in your heart and then read loudly, powerfully, and genuinely the commitment that will appear there in a second. First of all, I will read it for you with passion, then you will take your time and read it, okay? Ready, guys? Let's do it. Okay, today's commitment, I will say, starting now, I am committed to play full out every single day in my business, relationships, success, and entire life. Amen. Guys, you can read it now. Loudly, but I will not hear you, like for sure. Have any one of you heard about the law of attraction? Law of attraction. Have any one of you heard about it? What does this law refer to? Let's see. Law of attraction is the attractive magnetic power of the universe that it draws similar energies together. It manifests through the power of creation everywhere and in many ways. Well, I believe that's a complicated definition, right? Let me define it in my own simple way, okay? In my own definition, law of attraction is everything you are seeking is seeking you. You see how simple it is? So, basically, like everything you are seeking for you, if you are seeking money, money will seeking you, or money will come to you. If you are seeking happiness, more happiness will find you. And also, if you seek for the sadness, or let me say, less money, more sadness and poverty will surround your life. So please be careful to this point, because the universe, while you are applying the law of attraction, meets all our desires that they are, whatever they are, positive or negative, good or bad, okay? And also, the universe will never meet your desires in physical forms. For example, if you are manifesting like, let me say, a $1 million, you will not awake at early morning finding your bedroom ceiling is raining paper money. Never, ever. If you are manifesting money, the universe will bring you ideas. If you utilize well and put them in gear, you will turn into physical paper money. All right, people? So, what is the link between the law of attraction and our seminar topics? Well, the most important thing is that you need to tune your subconscious mind on the right way, exactly like the radio. And that's the secret of success in our life. For example, if your favorite music channel at the FM is, let me say, 95.6. So you have to tune the radio on the wave 95.6 to hear your favorite music. But if you, let me say, tuning at like 95.7, 95.8, or 95.4, it's gonna be some interruption, but it's not clear. But if you do it like 97, 98, like too much, there are gonna be a radio interference. Okay, so that we have to tune our mindset on the right way so we can achieve anything we desire in our life. Okay, Before clarifying this or go in depth, let me explain the 3 levels of our being. Okay, I will explain it in briefly. We have 3 levels: the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, and our physical body. First of all, conscious mind basically a limited system. Okay, listen, limited system releases the chemistry and instructions into the blood and the vital organs. Conscious mind differentiates what is logically yes and no, or what is right and wrong. I called it control station. And again, it is a limited station. The subconscious mind responsible for infinite and consciousness, beliefs, perceptions, and emotions. Whatever we perceive in our environment, what we see, what we feel, and what we are looking for. Subconscious mind does not differentiate between what is right and what is wrong. Everything is right, like the boss. And he is the boss of your well-being, the subconscious mind. All right? I call it imagination station. Lastly, we have the physical body, our bodies. It is the mind's tool that transforms dreams, visions, thoughts, goals, and plans into actions and a tangible reality called output station. Okay, just to have a brief explanation of how we do things. The conscious mind is responsible for thinking. Say, for example, if you want like to get 1 million US dollar. Let us stick with this example today, because hopefully everyone will attract the $1 million today. Okay, so let's stick with the $1 million. So your conscious mind will think about the $1 million in its limited station. Okay, then it's gonna take the other stage or level to the subconscious mind. It will start the imagination of how you get the $1 million, how the life, what you are bosses now, like home, cars, investment, like that. Then it's gonna go to the physical body. And we will use our physical body just to put it in gear, get out of bed, go and get that $1 million. So it is, let me say, responsible for the results or outputs. Or in another term, conscious mind is responsible for what I want, subconscious for what I desire, and the physical body for our vibration. It starts with the vibration, and then we get to our entire goals. Okay? So if we take a conclusion, among all these 3 levels, we will find that the subconscious mind is the most important among them concerning achieving our goals and the dreams. And without the subconscious mind, everything is horrible. So I want to ask you a question. How much the subconscious mind, in a percentage, of course, forms among these 3 levels? Suppose we have 100%, how much the subconscious mind forms? 10%, 20%, 40, 50? Can I see some guesses in chat? Okay, Fahad, Jacqueline. Oh, I have a lot of great answers. Oh, interesting. Talizar, Lisa, you know the answer. I taught you that before. It is 95%. Most of you like answer between 90 to 95%, which is true. So if you have dreams, ideas, you need to reprogram your mind on the right way. And the choice is always yours. Just to remind you again, Your subconscious mind accepts any programs or instructions from you and executing them like you feel and expect. So make sure to get the proper programs for your subconscious mind that will open more doors and opportunities. Just a small note before I move to the another section. Remarkable that subconscious mind and conscious mind are entirely opposite. Okay? As I mentioned before, the first one, which is the conscious mind, is limited, while the subconscious mind is unlimited. For example, or let me explain it in this way. If you imagine in your subconscious mind, you have like $1 million, okay? And start looking for the ways to get it. Your conscious mind will immediately say objection, like in the courts, okay? He will say to you, are you kidding me? Are you insane? What the hell you are talking about? You are barely making 1,000 a month and you are looking for $1 million. Here, it's coming to you. It's your choice whether to accept the limited conscious bullshit, let me say, I'm sorry for my French, or follow your heart and your beliefs. In another way, you need to choose between the 95% plus or the less than 5%. It's all about you. By the way, I have a discussion in the last few days with an amazing friend of me who is already between us in this session today. Hi, how are you? She knows that we spoke about that. We got in-depth discussion on how imagination represents 95% plus, leaving less than 5% for physical action. All right, I used to increase the understanding of this point at my advanced sessions, since we are in the basic introduction today or now, and if I go in depth with this point, you may get confused. However, I'll give you a small hint to stimulate your mind, okay? Just imagine the reality that the whole universe is fully harnessed to you, and under your absolute command, and compare that fact with your real existing actions. Does it make sense now? Think about it.